Mike Perlman here with a review of the Motorola Droid 3, and this is one of the most capable QWERTY sliders on the market, in my opinion. Motorola has put a lot of the technology they put into the X2 into the Droid 3. We now have on our QWERTY slider a 5th row of keys that supports all numerical action, and this made our text input a lot quicker. This phone also has a 4-inch QHD display, and when you compare that to last year's 3.7-inch FWVGA screen, it's quite a difference. It's a much better display. Sensitivity is fantastic on this phone. Aesthetically, it's bulky and looks like two phones just laid on top of each other. It's a pretty thick phone, and it's a bit taller than the iPhone 4 when you stack them up. But we have an HDMI terminal, and that allows us to take advantage of HDMI Mirror Mode, which lets us control the phone hooked up to a big HD monitor, which is awesome for gaming and watching movies, etc. This phone is a lot faster too. It has a 1 GHz dual-core OMAP processor and also 1 GB of RAM, so it is a little rocket ship. Also, we have Android 2.3 and Motorola's advanced user interface, the same we saw on the Droid X2. It's a kind of roulette home system feel we get. There's some nice shortcuts in the applications menu. Overall, it's a very polished user interface. We'd place it just behind HTC Sense 3.0. For storage, this phone has 16 GB of internal memory out of the box, but there's a micro SD card slot which hosts up to 32 GB cards. Also, one of my favorite parts about this phone was its revamped camera. It has an 8-megapixel camera with LED flash and 1080p recording capability. There's also autofocus. Now, although this camera was not capable of toggling the video light while recording videos, and it lacked touch focus, the camera interface was greatly revamped and improved, and much better, much more intuitive than last time. Image quality was also improved. Very impressive with this phone. Motorola has really taken some strides forward with the camera on the Droid 3. There's also a front-facing VGA camera for video chat as well. Now, when we talk about call quality with Verizon's 3G network is still great. It came close to the Droid X2, and that's a very good thing. Great call quality with this phone. Battery life was not as great, however. Unfortunately, we really did not last a day without having to charge this thing. And that was with some gaming, internet browsing, things like that. Now, my only other gripe with this phone besides the battery was the fact that it crashed a few times and had to have the battery removed in order to start up again. So that is something to watch. Hopefully that's just a pre-production glitch. But otherwise, my infoSync diagnosis with the Motorola Droid 3 is a good one. It's the most powerful Droid yet. I love that extra row of keys. I love the revamped camera. And overall, it's just a very nice looking system interface. So you will be very happy with the Droid 3 if you're an ultimate road warrior. For the full Motorola Droid 3 review, be sure to go to infosyncworld.com. Until next time, I'm Mike Perlman. I'll catch you on the up and up.